What is going on, guys? It's Middy here, and we've got another episode of Assembling Arsenal for you. As you can see, we was on an 8 wins to 2 loss record, and today we're going to be moving into season matches. Haven't played any yet, so hopefully it won't go too bad for us. We will probably be coming up against some harder opponents now, because people will have good teams. We won't be getting matched up against lower rated teams now. It could just be varied up. But our first game starts off here, and we've got a 37 chemistry, 74 rated team. I looked at this team and I was like, he doesn't really know what he's doing. He's got Emmanuelson at right mid, and then it's the off kick off. We just ran a little bit run forwards with Diaby, put the ball through. Didn't go anywhere. Diaby takes a shot though, and it comes off the post. And that was quite annoying, and this game is going to be a lot of off the post. As you see, breakthrough in the 4th minute and off the post again by Arteta, and I was just thinking it's going to be one of those games I'm just not going to be able to score, but luckily Arteta goes through and manages to smack that one in the back of the net. Keeper had no chance of the power on that. Oxlade-Chamberlain's doing a little bit of work down this wing here, does a Berber spin into the box, but puts it wide. Thought he was going to finish that one off. Bit more work by Oxlade-Chamberlain here. Takes a shot off the post again. I was just thinking, is this going to be one of those games where he's just going to take one shot, get the goal, and I'm going to end up losing 2 points. But he managed to take me off the ball here. I was thinking, what am I going to do off this free kick here? Because I was thinking Arteta is a very strong free kick taker. But I didn't know what to do because I hadn't taken one with him yet. But I was like, nah, I'm going to try it. Took the shot and managed to put it in the back of the net. So he made it 2-0 with Arteta in the 27th minute. He's having a very strong game for us, and I'm definitely going to be using his free kicks a lot more often now. So Diaby takes a cross post goal and it hits the post again. And I was just like, it's just going to happen. And then, like I thought, he runs through with Martinez, took a left-footed shot, which is his weak foot, and managed to put it in the back of the goal. But I was like, I'm not going to let this get me down. Arteta sprinting through again. Just surprised that it was him sprinting through, but he managed to make it 3-0 in the 60th minute. Of all the players that I needed to step up there, it was Arteta. We managed to break away with Giroud here. Surprised his defence didn't manage to keep up, but Giroud puts it in the back of the net to make it 4-1 in the 69th minute. To pretty much solidify that win for us there. He does get another one for himself in the 73rd minute with the ball just ricochets around a little bit. He took a long shot there, and I just did some bad defending, and I wasn't really convinced on this one being a penalty. I thought I'd won the ball personally. As you'll see here, I showed you the reclip. You see the ball's gone flying away, but I guess I have caught the player as well. So we got the penalty here to see how it goes, and I managed to save it. I thought he was going to go down the middle. He did, and I saved it. We got it in the 85th minute there. We've got some good passing play here. It's a very good thing about Arsenal is just managed to just whip it about. Crossed it in, took the bicycle kick, but we managed to just put it over the bar. Quite an annoying one to happen there. We got Martinez running through on goal again, and he took the chip, and I thought, that's it, he's got another goal, but he's hit it off the bar. Unfortunate for him. As we're playing through Giroud here, and the referee blew full-time whistle. I'm not sure what happened here, because he couldn't have rage quit as the whistle blew. But we got the win anyway. Arteta got a hat-trick in his 2nd game, is it, I think? It was very good for us. As you can see, the stats were very dominant. I had 20 shots, he had 8. And I thought the left mid, he was very lacking fitness, so I was like, instead of putting on another bronze or another silver, we're going to go and get Podolski with his 87 shooting, and hopefully he'll be scoring a lot of goals for us from that position there. It's not the best of places. I would prefer to have him in a central role, but you can only do what you're given. So we moved into another game here, using the squad I just showed you on the team. We've got the full midfield and attacking Arsenal, and a goalkeeper. We need to sort out the defence next, but we'll probably get some rotary players in the midfield, because the defence isn't doing too bad. We're not conceding that many goals. But then I saw this kid who had Gomez and Closer up front, and I was thinking, if he knows what he's doing, he'll just be crossing the ball in all the time. We did some good work with Podolski there, skilling his opponent, and I thought, hard to test out his shooting, and he forced a save off the keeper, and Giroud didn't manage to get his head to that deflection there. Which would have been good for us. We put a cross in with Oxlade-Chamberlain, and Arteta just heads out into the back of the net. Simple goal. He's keeping up his goal tally here. And as I tried to win the ball off the keeper with Giroud, managed to foul him. I thought I was just going to get my foot on it, but Giroud gets a yellow card there. And you probably wonder, why am I showing you this? Well, you'll see in just 1 second as we get back into the game here, and he passes it off the foul, and they run in with Giroud, nick the ball off him and manage to make it 2-0 with Giroud in the 28th minute. So that's a good goal for us there, and Arteta takes a long shot here off the post again, but Podolski manages to run out into the box, puts a far post header for Giroud, and Giroud not missing from there. 35th minute, and we're 3-0 up. Very strong game for us here, and this is another controversial penalty decision in my opinion. Been a lot lately in this season. My opinion, he got the ball, it was a good save. I was just messed about in the box with the ball, and I got very lucky here. Maybe the keeper got me before the ball, so I got a penalty for it. Arteta steps up for it, but he managed to save my penalty, which is quite annoying. I thought usually with people like that I score them. But we managed to get a little bit lucky here, and we earned another penalty. This one was definitely a penalty. He bundled me over in the box while I was just about to take my shot. I thought he'd get a card for this one, but no, 2 penalties, no cards. So, but we step up with Arteta again, and I was not changing my decision. Went right again and finished this one off to make it 4-2 in the 72nd minute. We've got one more goal here. We've got Podolski sprinting through the middle, 88th minute, and he managed to slot that one into the back of the net with a far post shot, and that sealed off the game there. 5-0, but we've got, what have we got left? We're in the 90th minute here. Oxlade-Chamberlain sprinting through. Is he going to finish it off? And he makes it 6-0 for himself. Very dominant game here this was for me. So we've got another little bit of run here by Ox, and just as I skilled him, it went full time. It was quite annoying because I thought I could have scored that one again. So we've got 6-0 there. As you see, I was using the coin boost. If you've got them spare, definitely use them. But as you see from the stats, he held up his own in the possession part, but in defence he just couldn't defend me at all. I don't know what it was. I don't know whether it was the variation of my team, the pace, the strength. It was just, he just couldn't handle it. We moved into another game here, so it's a third game I think it is, and this kid's got 50 chemistry, 76 a rating. I was looking at this team and I was like, he clearly doesn't know everything about Ultimate Team, because he can get a few extra links there if he moves some players around. But he might be good, but he did score in the 10th minute with Willian here with a ball across the front of goal. He managed to finish it off, and then William managed to make it 2-0 for him. It's 24th minute, and I was like, this isn't going well for me. I'm going to be struggling in this game. But Podolski puts a good ball through for Giroud here. Brings the keeper out. Giroud goes around the keeper, and easy finish into the back of the net to make it 2-1. And he definitely needed that to go in, because that definitely changed the momentum of the game. As you see, Flamini's running through here, and I was like, I don't really want Flamini to shoot, but he took the shot and scored the goal in the 39th minute to make it 2-2, and I was like, this game's back on now, we've got this in the bag. We're going to push this kid. Once he scored those 2 early goals, he got nothing from me. You can see a nice bit of passing movement here. A lot of good work from Flamini here. He definitely set up this goal. He was the main man in this goal. Puts the ball into the box for Giroud, and Giroud gets his head on the ball and puts it in the back of the net to make it 3-2 in the 42nd minute. And then in the 44th minute, we got bundled over on the by the halfway line by his player, and you're probably thinking, why am I showing you a foul back here? But I did very good passing movement off this here. So as you see, I've set Diaby off on the run, and he's off on the ball, and he takes a shot, and he goes in the back of the net. And that was all off pressing 1 LB run with Diaby. He managed to get in that position to score there. So we've got this one here, and I managed to put... this is the first time I'd ever pressed B to clear the ball, and he kicked it into his back of his own net. So I was like, I'm never pressing B again. I usually always just like press X or something. People told me the B's better. So I tried it and he put the ball back his net, so I was like, no, not doing that anymore. Some good dribbling by Giroud here, and it bounces off Fellaini to go out for a goal kick, but Giroud managed to nip in front of the player off the start and makes it 5-3. It's very needed that goal there. As you see, Podolski's running through here. He's got some good bit of dribbling there, just to take it around the defender, and then he takes it on his right foot and manages to put it in the back of the net. And I was like, when Podolski's scoring in his right foot for you, you know the game's in the bag. And then we're running through in this 80th minute, and I was just sealing off this game. He passed it back from me, tramped me, so I thought I'm tramping him in the 79th minute to make it 7-3. And then I think this kid's had enough here. I think he leaves here. Yep, there he is. 79th minute, 7-3. You see, he had 4 shots and 3 of them went in. So I felt really hard done by in this game, that the defence didn't do as well as I thought they would. But he has left the game here, so we've got a rage quit there. Giroud picking up a 9.8. Good win for us there. We've got 685 coins to add to the total. So that'll help us out there. Moved into another game here, and I looked at this kid, and he's got some classic kits, some Barcelona badge, 75, 100 chemistry, 75 rated. And I looked at him and I was like, this could be a tough game, because he clearly knows what he's doing. He's got this fast defence, the fast paced people, and early on with a Bongahor I got a bit blocked off by who was it again, Jones, so I was a bit annoyed about that, but he chipped the keeper in the 16th minute. That was just bad decision making by me there. Cuts inside to Ben Arthur, and Ben Arthur on his left foot's always going to put that in the back of the net from there. Bad defending once again by me. So 27th minute, I'm 2-0 down, so I don't really know what I'm doing, and I don't know why I passed the ball there. I don't know what I was doing, but we managed to get a penalty off it. Arteta steps up to take the penalty and puts it in the back of the net to make it 2-1. So I was thinking, yes, we're back in this game, and Arteta does some good dribbling here and puts the ball in the back of the net once again to make it 2-2 in the 44th minute, and I'm thinking, yes, I can do this. His pace isn't doing anything for him. And Diaby runs through, takes a shot, and manages to get blocked. It falls out to Giroud, who makes it 3-2 in the 45th minute, and the comeback was very strong now, because I'm winning by 1, and he managed to get the ball and cross. Deflections everywhere, and it falls out to a Bongahor, who just taps that into the back of the net. We've got one more run here. Oxlade-Chamberlain puts it through. Giroud on the right foot, and he slots into the back of the net in the 90th minute to seal the win for us. And that's going to lead us to win the title. As you see, it was a very, very close game. That was definitely the hardest game I've played for a long time. But we've won the title there. We've got an extra 2,000 coins to add to our total. So we'll go out and buy some signings with those to strengthen our team, get some more subs so we can keep people's fitness going. As you see, we've went away and bought 4 players. We've got Ramsey, Wilshere, Shelney, and Sanago, I think is how you pronounce his name. He doesn't play much for Arsenal, does he? Because of Giroud's usually on, or Bentner, because he's so good, Bentner. Yeah, so you see, we're picking up these players now. Very productive episode for us here. We've got a lot of coins from it. 4 new players. Was it 5 new? Did we pick another one up in the middle? No, 4 new players. Starting off building up that defence now with Koscielny being added to the squad. We've got a substitute for Giroud, so we're in Sanago that can come on now. I doubt he'll play too many games for us though. He'll just be there just to get some people more fitness when they need to. But that'll be the end of this episode. Subscribe if you want to keep up the series, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you.